I have gained and lost the same 20 or 30 pounds, and unfortunately, the carnivore diet has been no exception for me. Regardless of how hard I tried, after I hit my goal in November of 2022, I have managed to gain back about 17 pounds of what I lost. 17 pounds while trying to stick with my diet and not gain any weight every single day. So in the beginning of the carnivore diet, I gained 18 pounds by not eating enough. And regardless of how many times I gain weight or stall from not eating enough, I continue to undereat. I think it's just from years and years of watching what I eat and being on a restricted diet. If I'm not tracking my food, it's really hard for me to make sure that I'm eating enough. There probably have been times where I have eaten a little bit too much, but not to the tune of 17 pounds. Maybe I ate a little bit too much cheese on occasion because cheese, but certainly not 17 pounds worth. I also turned 50 last year, so I know that some of this is hormones, and it is super, super frustrating. So here's what I'm doing to try to get that weight off. At this point, I'm focusing on the last 12 pounds that I gained, and I would really, really like to get that off. I maintained the 4 or 5 pound gain for about 6 months, and I think I could be pretty happy if I could just get back there. So for the next little while, what I'll be doing is trying to get that weight off. So I'm getting up early in the morning before the sun comes up, and I'm taking my dog for a walk, and I'm watching the sun come up behind the mountains near my house with my shoes off and my feet planted firmly in the grass to get some grounding in. And then I'm coming back down and immediately putting my bathing suit on in the dead of winter and going outside and doing my cold plunge. The water has been a different temperature every time I've done it. The first time it was 55 degrees, the second time it was 32 while being 14 degrees outside, and I don't recommend it unless you want nerve damage or frostbite. Definitely do not do it that cold on just your second time. That's a story for a whole nother video. So I'm doing all of those things in the mornings to try to help, and I'm also not using my phone at all until about 9 a.m. By then I've been up for almost 3 hours without any blue light, just natural light from the sun. Whether it's raining, sunny, cloudy, or snowing, I have been taking a cold plunge. So I will continue to do that, and I will also be counting my calories. Now, this is something that I do have a little bit of a hard time with. It can trigger me a little bit to either overeat or undereat or be like super, super strict, but I am going to count my calories for a while because if I don't know what I'm doing, I can't tweak it, right? And I'm always the one telling people, track it so you can tweak it, and then I'm not following my own advice. It's really easy for me to get like halfway through the day and then just decide not to eat again until tomorrow. So most of the time I end up eating 2 smallish meals instead of 3 really good sized meals like I should be eating. So today is the first day of tracking my foods. Wish me luck and say goodbye to this 12 pounds.